Pastor Jonathan and Pastor Will here for this week's edition of the Weekend Wrap-Up, our first wrap-up of the new year, and we're excited to see you with us today. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great this morning.
Yeah, you ready for 2022?
I'm getting there, yes.
Yeah, you better hurry up. It's we're 3 days into it. So.
Oh, what?
Yeah, right. So Sunday was a great day here at First Middleburg. We off to a great start this year, and Pastor Jeremy was bringing the message this week, and he did a phenomenal job, and he really challenged us in our walk, challenged us all to take steps in our discipleship individually and our growth in Christ. And so we want to ask you today a kind of a question Pastor Jeremy asked us yesterday, which is, if you're plugged into a small group, can you just comment today below and let us know how that experience has helped you to grow in your faith? Or has there been a time when that small group came alongside you in a time of need and helped really be your friend and to encourage you through whatever it was you were going through? We would love to hear words of testimony about how your small group has impacted your life. And so let's kind of dive in and reflect on the message from yesterday. Was there anything in particular that Jeremy shared yesterday that stuck out to you?
So I think, first off, again, Jeremy did an incredible job, and I just want to make sure that he knows that and that I'm appreciative for his time during the holiday to prepare. But then the second thing that really just stood out to me was, again, just we cannot overemphasize the importance and the significance of being a part of a small group.
Right.
And, for me, there was a particular time for my wife and I where we were part of a small group, and I was out of town, and a situation just happened, and my wife was just uncomfortable being at our house while I was away. And so it was probably 11:30, 12 o'clock, middle of the night, and she's calling me, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. And we just had an incredible couple, the Chandlers, and they took her in while I was away. And even that situation kind of prolonged itself, so we were able to stay with them for like a month. Yeah. But them just stepping in that moment and just being the hands and feet of Jesus to us, opening their home to us, was just an incredible opportunity. And so that moment right there solidified small groups for me. Like, you need those people.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a great word and a great testimony. And boy, that story could be multiplied many, many times if you started talking to folks who are involved in small groups here at our church. And so we want to encourage you in that. One of the things that stuck out to me yesterday was his illustration regarding the extended family versus the immediate family, and how a lot of times we come together certain times of the year for certain celebrations with our extended family, and we get to spend some time with them, kind of renew relationships, and maybe get caught up on some things that have been going on in our life. But boy, life really happens in the immediate family, the people we live with from day to day and go through life with. And so at church, kind of the extended family gathering happens in large part on Sunday mornings when we all come together for that worship experience, whatever hour you come. That's kind of like the extended family. And so you get to see people and talk to them, but you can't really go deep with them on most occasions. You're casually known and acquainted with folks. But boy, when you get plugged into a small group, how much deeper the relationships go and how much more you can find strength and encouragement and growth and accountability in the smaller group setting that you just can't accomplish in the larger group setting. And so that's why it's important for folks to come to those worship celebrations, but also to get plugged into a small group where they can be known and they can know others and they can be ministered to and they can minister to others. And so many benefits to being a part of a small group. And so we're encouraging folks this year, now's the time to get plugged in. And we've got a lot of groups that you can be a part of, groups that would suit you, or perhaps you and your spouse or whoever is getting plugged in groups for every age represented in your family. And so we encourage that. Was there anything else that you want to mention before we close?
I just think the importance of accountability too. I really think, the best times and the best seasons in my life where I've had loving, kind, Christ-like accountability in my life. Right. And I think if you don't have somebody that's pouring into you, and if you aren't pouring into somebody, that would be a good goal for this first part of the year. Right. Find somebody to pour into you, and then also find somebody that you can pour into.
Yeah, that's great. Good words. Well, we hope you're doing well and getting off to a great start personally here in 2022. We'd love as a church to be able to be a part of your growth in this coming year and being able to come alongside you and just together grow in Christ. And so look forward to you being here this coming week. Pastor Chris will be back giving a great message this coming Sunday. Have a great week, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Happy New Year.